Hi everyone, Lisa Benitz here, and I have Sandy who wanted to share a little bit about her experience with the Creating Conscious Spaces class. So hi Sandy.
Hi Lisa.
Hi. So tell me what your life was like prior to taking the Creating Conscious Spaces class.
Okay, so before taking the class, especially in my business, I'll have to say that, off and on, I would go into little, I'll say spells of where I wanted to declutter everything. And so I'd go through that and then the clutter would show up again and I'd do it over and over again. And so, because I did have an awareness that you shouldn't have any blockages in your space or your business, wherever. And so once I did some work with Lisa, what changed for me is the awareness on how it really, really affects everything. And it doesn't have to be that hard. Like when we think about making changes in our business or our home, we go into thinking about it so much and planning it out. And one thing I got for sure was like just starting with baby steps and just making little changes actually can make some big changes in your life or your business.
So can you tell people why you chose this class?
Well, I love working with energy myself. I love it. And I was ready for some change in my business, mainly in my business. I was ready for some change. And I wasn't really sure what the changes were.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe, maybe even I might have had some little inklings in the back of my head that what those changes were. And I didn't really have the guts to follow through with it. So,
cool.
Yeah.
So what was your experience?
Well, it definitely changed up my entire business. It really did. Like, it changed up my business in ways of not only the product that we ordered, but actually talking to my business was another huge thing. So I actually started talking to my business instead, and also, knowing and believing that it's its own entity. I know it's my business, but it's actually its own entity. So you talk to it. And I started talking to my business after working with you.
Yeah, cool. And you had some staff changes that went on as well?
Yes. Like, when you have some people that have worked in your business for like a long time, and there's some changes that need to be made, but you just don't have that little extra boost to do it.
Yeah.
And so by working with you, it honestly gave me that little extra boost and, made changes with some staffing.
Yeah. And often that's what the staff are looking for as well. They just themselves haven't had the moment to speak up and say what's going on for them. So would you recommend this class to others?
Absolutely. I would recommend this class to really, not only if you're a business person, you don't have to be a business person to take it. If you want to make some changes in your life, in your home space, get off the fence, trust who you be, and follow that energy and just go take the class. It's, you know what? And I know sometimes it's the money, like in your head, you're thinking, oh my God, it's this much. But really, how much change do you want to make in your life?
And thank you. Actually, that's a really interesting, just an observation. I actually had a conversation a little earlier with someone who said to me, oh my God, the cost. And I said, if you looked at where you are today and you divided that over 12 months, are you going to create the same energy for the next 12 months with a little blip here or there? Or would you like to start like doing this and getting the return on your investment within the first 2 months? Like, boom. And I think for you, after the class, you turned your whole business around and it just went like this.
It did.
Yeah.
It did. It just really, you know, I don't even know what to say to you people that are on the fence, but it just shifted so much for me. And not only in my business, like by creating more abundance in all aspects of it, not only money, staff, product, it
Mhm.
just creates so much more ease in your life
And
and in your
how's the
home life,
relationship?
right? And the relationship is good.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you. And feel free, anyone that's sitting on the fence that has questions, feel free to send me a private message, and I'd be more than happy to chat with you. And just acknowledge that with every creation, when we include our spaces, that's when things really just magnetize and just go and grow so quickly. So
Yeah.
thank you, Sandy.
Yeah, totally. Thank you.